Arguably, the FA Cup is the greatest cup competition in the world. And right now, one of the beauties of it is that it starts so early, including so many non-league teams. And today, we see two clubs who are desperate at a shot at a potential chance to meet some of English football's biggest names. This is Gosport Borough against Poole Town, and it's on Unfiltered Football.
Ladies and gentlemen, Poole Town goal from the penalty spot in the 90th minute, scoring number 9, Shakur.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the latest episode of Unfiltered Football. Yes, it's the FA Cup today. Gosport Borough against Poole Town should be a great game. Of course, both of these two sides hoping for a shot and a potential first round. Obviously, first round doesn't start until early November, but you know, got to get there somewhere. And obviously, non-league clubs have been famous as cup shocks in the past. Could Gosport or Poole maybe this year, one of these two sides, you know, gets even to the first qualifying round where National League teams enter, you know, their big budgets. So yeah, it should be really, really interesting in this game today to see if we can see the magic of the cup. And in order to really encapsulate the magic of the cup, I thought, you know what, why don't we bring another guest alongside? So we've got someone else on the camera today as well. Callum Briggs, welcome back. How excited are you for this game?
I'm very excited for this game. Didn't know who Gosport were playing until about 20 minutes ago, but it's a big game for them. So
Cutting edge analysis from us, as always. Score predictions for the game. I'm going to go 3-1 Gosport. Cal, what are you saying?
I just hope for over 2.5 goals. So
Wonder why?
Yeah, I think it might be a 2-1 Gosport. Hopefully Gosport to score first.
We'll see. See you on the ground. In terms of the starting lineups, both strikers Rafa Ramos and Dan Wooden started for Gosport Borough, who also handed a start to Albanian midfielder Onaldo Krasniqi in the middle. Also, player manager Danny Hollands, who I alluded to in the build-up, he was on the bench. While Poole handed a start to attacker Ick Hill, who scored a fantastic free kick against Farnham last week. What are Johnny Fees away from? Oh, wait, it's away from Gosport. I thought away from Poole.
It's cool! Look there! We're going to school back. Extra! Extra, look!
Time of the AI stadium, ladies and gentlemen, if you
Gosport Ed, Gosport Ed.
Ladies and gentlemen, Poole Town goal comes from the 59th minute. Steve Selling. Ladies and gentlemen, Poole Town goal from the penalty spot in the 90th minute, scoring number 9, Shakur. Thank you very much for the support this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The attendance here today, 891.
Well, as you can see, we are back from the game, and it's fair to say that it did not go quite to plan for Gosport Borough. Brilliant win for Poole. Obviously, they'll fancy their chances as potentially making through to the first round proper. Goodness me, I can't speak. Still, a couple of other qualifying games they'll have to go through, but they looked really impressive. Of course, led by two Gosport Borough managers in Pat Savachi and Joe Lee. So will be interesting to see if their joint manager Joe can really, help them in terms of A, pushing their position in the league higher, and B, obviously getting further in the FA Cup. The chasm between two sides I wasn't quite expecting at all, to be honest. I thought it was quite a poor performance from Gosport, to be honest. Certainly wasn't them at their best at all. The attacking players hardly had anything to get into the game. There was a couple of times, certainly in the first half, where Rafa Ramos had almost been released, but again, the final ball was not quite there at all, to be honest. So that's something that Danny Hollands will have to look at and will have to work on. I'm sure he will. As for Poole, though, that's a really, really encouraging result. Great away support as well, by the way. I mean, that's a long journey, Poole to Gosport. But, fair play. Looked about 100, 150 or so of them there. They all look like they had a great time. So, yeah, big win for them, and a big week for this channel, because, as you may or may not know, I am moving locations next week. So, it is going to be plenty more London-based videos in the near future. That's kind of the end of the local South Coast series that we've done. As you can see, I may or may not be filming this on Sunday, where South Coast Derby was a bit of an underwhelming game, wasn't it, in total. Anyways, hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm just going to stop rambling on now. This is probably taking too long to send you all to sleep. So make sure to subscribe, like, do whatever to help the algorithm, suggest me to more people. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Adios.